Today we're gonna be
getting ready. Hey guys,
I'm trying to beat this face up.
Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing a get ready with us, like chit chat version, because we're just gonna get ready and like talk about certain things. So we're just gonna be talking about like quarantine life and like plans we had and plans that got canceled and like how life is just going in general. And we're also gonna be talking about like our past trips to Mexico, because my cousin Alejandro for some reason really wants to hear the tea on that. He wants us to expose. But yeah, we already did our eyebrows off camera because it takes a while. And yeah, I don't think we're gonna be really mentioning like our products and stuff, but if it comes to it, then we'll like do like a detailed get ready with us or something. So I guess we're gonna get started now because she's already started.
No, I didn't have coffee.
She made that stupid coffee from TikTok. Love that. I guess we're gonna start talking about quarantine life. So basically,
this is it.
I think we've been in quarantine since, well, I've been in quarantine since like, I've been in quarantine since like March 20th, 23rd, somewhere around there, the 20th. And it's just tragic.
That's been like what now? March.
So
April,
like
May. It's about to be 3 months.
Yeah. And we go to community college, so like obviously that got cancelled. And we've been doing, oh shoot. Wait, is that how it's supposed to go? I don't remember.
What?
I don't even remember how this one goes. Wait, I don't think this goes like that. Wait. Did I fuck it up? Oh yeah. Anyways. Yeah, we've been in quarantine for a really long time. And then yeah, like a couple days ago it got extended now to May 22nd, so we love that. It's just, I stopped working too around the same time when I stopped going to school, because I work at a retail store. And yeah, it's just like I'm so used to like having like, oh shit, now I broke it because now this won't come out. Oh wait. I'm so used to like having like a busy schedule, like school work, and then like, you know, it's just very tragic. But it is what it is. And yeah, that's how my life changed. That's basically how it changed dramatically. You want to say anything?
Bitch, my life has been the same old, same old. I don't leave this household for anybody.
Well, because like I go out to see my boyfriend and stuff still. I know. Not supposed to, but whatever's.
She got the coronavirus.
No, I don't. Yeah, she doesn't really go out, so like she's in the house regardless. I mean, she goes to work and stuff and school. Well, she used to go to school.
I would only go out with my cousins and my parents.
And you know why? Tell them.
What?
I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but we're Mexican.
Wow.
So we have really strict, we have strict Mexican parents. We don't have really strict Mexican parents, we have strict Mexican parents. And that's like a whole other, we can literally talk about that in a whole other video. But it's just like, she's just scared to ask to go out. Even when I was like in like high school, well, during high school I would ditch school and stuff and like sneak around because obviously it was the only way. But Jessica was never that rebel child.
I only did that like
3
times.
Oh. What the heck? This foundation does not look like it's my shade on camera. Tragic. Just wait a minute. Just wait a second.
The only things I would do would be go to Starbucks and then just go back to school. Did start getting like, when it did start getting crazy was senior year, when I started getting rides from strangers. Saying they were strangers.
Oh yeah.
It was like guys from my class.
How was you sneaking out?
No, that was me just like not. Well, no, that
Like,
was me like.
Sneaking, it was sneaking around basically.
If my mom and dad would have found that out, they would hang me. You know.
It's just like we can go on about this for ages, but I mean, obviously one day I got caught and then I got my ass beat, so that's lovely. Yeah, I got caught like bitching, so I was like grounded for the rest of my life. I would do a story time on that one, but that was a little embarrassing. It's actually the funniest thing ever, the way things turned out or whatever. But now I laugh about it. Back then I was crying about it. But yeah, so we had plans, obviously. But I feel like a bunch of people's plans got ruined because of freaking coronavirus. So annoying. So annoying.
We had plans yesterday, literally.
So yesterday, my cousin from Mexico was supposed to fly in. She has. Well, no, technically she was supposed to fly in the 27th, right? But then, like, they cancelled her flight. No, they didn't. No, wait. So my cousin was supposed to fly in the 27th, but they delayed her flight till the 29th. And she was supposed to fly in yesterday, which was Wednesday. And today's the 30th of April. And they freaking cancelled her flight last minute, which was a fucking scam. AKA, fuck you, Pilates. No, for real, though. I mean, we always fight with Pilates and stuff, but, like, they ain't it. Like, the only reason why we fight with them is because they're cheap and because that's the only airline that flies out to Morelia, which is where we land. But, like, just, they're just scammers, like, truly. But, anyways, she was supposed to fly in yesterday, but obviously with the whole coronavirus thing, like, we thought she was still gonna be able to fly over here because, like, she was born here. And, like, from what I know, that they're still letting U.S. citizens come over here, or, like, whatever. But I guess not, because there was no flights to Oakland, which is where we were going to pick her up. So, she was supposed to come yesterday, and that didn't happen. And she's literally been waiting for years to come back to the U.S. And she couldn't, which is very tragic. Because, like, we only see her, like, during the summer, which is when we go to Mexico.
Yeah.
And that's another tragic thing, is that we don't even know if we're gonna go to Mexico this summer, so.
What sucked even more is that they drove, what, a 2-hour drive?
Yeah.
2-hour drive to the airport.
Just to find out.
Yeah, just to be told you have to go back home because your flight got cancelled.
But it's just kind of ridiculous because it's like, I feel like they cancelled it last minute knowing damn well there wasn't gonna be a flight that day, but whatever. One of the things that got cancelled, and our trip to Mexico was scheduled for June 7th. Like, apparently we're supposed to be out of quarantine really May 22nd. Keep extending it, so I don't really know if we're gonna go. I mean, I don't really mind, but you guys share your side of the story.
I do mind because my boyfriend's over there.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
I can't do this. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so, like, it was like not being able to see him.
Because, like, you literally have to wait, like, a whole year to see him.
Yeah.
And now it's like, if she doesn't go this summer, then she has to wait, like a year and a half. Kind of? Yeah.
If
2
I don't
years.
go this summer, I'm going in December.
Oh. She got plans. Speaking about that, we have a lot of tea in Mexico.
Yes.
Well, I guess, I don't know, my cousin really wants to expose tea about Mexico. Well, she has a man over there. You just speak about your story for a second.
Which one? This.
About how you met your mans.
We both met someone, and I'm still with the one I met.
But
She
I
isn't.
just cut it off. Yeah.
She's with someone.
So it was just like, it was the same year, huh? Last year we had the craziest year, like, partying wise, like, drinking. Well, no. Because I was really starting out to drink last year. It was 2017, 18. 2017.
That's when we met them?
No, 2017 was when we were just us, you know? And it was like, we were partying, you know? Like, those were probably, the year where it's like, we were kind of just getting used to the life out there. I don't know. Like, we really started drinking more and just going to a lot of violence and stuff. 2018 is when, personally, my drinking started really bad. I got drunk like a whole week straight, but
It'd be like non-stop drinking every day, like
Oh,
every night.
Then 18
is when we met them.
Yeah, I was like my drinking. That's when
we met the boys.
Yeah, that's when my drinking also just like,
just you know.
I don't know. I don't know how to explain the story because I don't want to spill too much details because it's just a really awkward story. Like, but you know how I'm pretty sure if you're Mexican and you go to Mexico, you know damn well that sometimes you go over there and you meet a boy because apparently they're not like the ones over here, and most of the time they're not. Okay, they're not. But we met him through one of our cousins. Okay,
yeah,
that's his cousins, but we're not related to them.
It's so complicated.
It's really complicated.
We first saw them at a dinner and they were there. And like, obviously we didn't talk to them, we just like saw each other from afar. And they left early, like, and we still stayed there for a while. That's the first time we saw them. But then when we actually were like talking to them was when at a baile, and we started to like dance with them.
And this is where the tragedy happens. Well, I call it a tragedy now, but I was drunk already, and then my cousin Alejandro's cousin comes. Well, he basically was trying to pair us up, and it worked his way because then we ended up dancing together, and I was drunk, and then we ended up making out that night, and it was just very tragic, and my whole family was there, and yeah, that was really awkward.
The end.
Yeah. Actually, he asked me the next night to be his girlfriend, and I literally said yes, huh? Yeah. Because I was drunk once again. I was just like in the moment, like it was the Banda Pequeños was playing, and they were playing like a love song and everything.
Fireworks? No, was that
there was fireworks. There was fireworks. And they were playing like a slow like love song, and like the fireworks were going on, and then he asked me, he gave me like a little like necklace thing actually, and like he made my hand or whatever, and it was just like I was in the moment, you know. I was just like, you know, I was drunk, I was not, I don't know, and I said yes, and then the next day after that we saw him at another party and I broke up with him. Because it's like obviously after I came to my senses, I was like, no, like how am I gonna go out with this man? Like I don't even know him like that. Like I literally barely even talked to him the night that we met, you know, we kissed or whatever. And like that was just like stupid of me. So then at that point, like we were still like at that party, like he was obviously upset because I told him that no. But we were still like friends, but with benefits, because we were over here still like, you know,
kissing.
Yeah, I should have just stayed a fling, but I don't know what I was thinking. Because after I came back, like we talked for like a week. And he asked me again to be his girlfriend, and I was like, okay, whatever, I'll give it a shot. And then after a month, I broke up with him. So
through message.
Yeah, because like it was just, there's a whole other story to that. And then like in the midst of that, I was friends with my current boyfriend, and I wasn't cheating. I was not cheating because we were just friends. Like I swear to God, we were just friends. We really were though. Like you can see on messages, we were just friends. Yo, it was just a mess. Like, it's crazy how things work out, but I swear to God, I would not cheat. Bitch, do not talk about cheating.
That will never be brought up again.
Basically, moral of the story, if you're gonna
they're not together anymore, period.
Yeah, and it should have just stayed a flame.
And that man has another woman now, too.
Yeah.
So they just both, like, went through something.
It's just weird. It wasn't meant to be, you know? And, like, I feel like he didn't really, like me. Like, he didn't know me. And I was just kind of, like, so, like, weirded out at the fact that he was like in love with me already, even though he barely even knew me. Like he didn't know my personality or anything.
In Mexico, here we're like a 4. In
Over
Mexico,
there,
we're like a 11.
Just kidding. So we moved on to my phone because we had another camera, but like the battery's not working for anything, and we thought we had it charging, but it's not turning on. So here we are.
From there, we also just started like dancing at.
They're cousins, by the way. The man that I met and the man that she's with right now, they're cousins.
Yeah. We would just dance at like bailes and like talk. And then it was like close to the time when we had to leave. like the week of that we had to come back home, they invited us to the fair that was in the pueblo, and then that's when like we hung out for the first time. It was looking kind of like awkward, but because we're like, I was a little shy. And then like my cousin, Sheena, well that's what they call her. She was like, what
Her real name is Diana.
Yeah.
But they call her China because she has curly hair, and you know in Mexico, like Chino, whatever.
What's it called?
What?
When she's like she was getting in the way and stuff.
Cock blocking?
Yeah. No. And when I got back, he texted me.
He shot his shot after you left.
Right. Like, no, when we were saying goodbye, like, low key, I was like, shit, should I just, like, kiss this man? But, cause when I was like, I can't just leave without, like, you know, a little something. And then, I was like, no. I was like, what if he was even, like me like that? What if he's even being nice? I don't know. And I just hugged him. And then that's when I came back, he texted me, and we just started talking from there. And now we're together. It's been maybe 2 years this summer. So yeah. Right? 2 years? No.
No.
Yeah? No.
No. Wait. Is it? Because I thought I just met a year with... No, it's been to be a year.
Oh, 2 years of like talking, like knowing each other.
Oh yeah.
A year of being together.
I was like, wait, what? There's no way that you and Eddie have... I don't know how she's doing it. I wouldn't be able to do it long distance. I couldn't do it long distance. And it's just like, it's just no.
It sucks. Because like, since I only see him in the summer, there's no Christmas, there's no birthdays, there's no Valentine's Day, there's nothing. And then like in the summer, obviously there's no like huge celebration of some sort.
Let's talk about what's the craziest thing. It kind of goes with Alejandro's question. What's the craziest or the most oh yeah, what's the craziest thing you've done in Mexico? Get it, man.
Yeah, literally. I never thought I would be like in a long distance relationship.
Because remember when we were like, cause we have like family friends or whatever who are married to guys in Mexico, but they're from over here, and we were always like, no, like that could never be me. Like I would never get a boyfriend in Mexico. Yeah. And then we were set up in that exact same situation. Like, wait, did I say that right? Exact same situation. So it was just like, okay.
Oh, look at me now.
But like craziest thing besides that.
Getting drunk? I don't know. Kissing a man on the first meet.
I'm trying to think of like funny stories. I think the craziest thing that I've done is when me and my cousin Chino or Diana or whatever, we stayed out till 1 in the morning. Was it 1 in the morning? 1 in the morning.
Wasn't it 2? I think it was 2 or 3.
Oh, well,
No time.
that's the craziest. Well, because that's the craziest thing we've done because our curfew over there is 9 o'clock. Because the place we go visit is Michoacan, and as you guys know, like people are like, oh my god, like there's someone trying to come here, blah blah. There's been
like girls getting snatched.
Yeah, but it was like during like the fiesta, so it wasn't like to the point where like the streets were completely lonely. What? Lonely, but they were like kind of empty. But so basically, my cousin liked this guy, and then she shot her shot or whatever, and the guy was like, oh, like let's hang out, like. And I was there for my cousin, like, to be supportive or whatever. So, like, the guy she was talking to, what should we call him? I don't say his real name. Ben. Okay, let's say Ben.
Okay.
Ben was like, oh, I'm gonna bring some friends. And then, like, so I was like, okay, whatever. I was gonna do it for her. And so we went. And we had, like, my 2 older cousins. Well, one of my older cousins and, like, her friend with us, too. So it was 4 girls. And then it was, like, 2 guys. And it turned up to be, like, 3. And then it was the fair was there, So we went to go hang out with them or whatever. We were hanging out with them. And then my older cousin had to go home, and she was supposed to stay with us the whole time. But she left like around like 10, I think. No, like 9. It was still early. And we were like, well, we have to go home now too. But like, it was just, we were having fun. So we were like, okay, like, whatever. So we stayed out. And the reason why we stayed out was because her parents, my cousin's parents, Gina's parents, who were also taking care of us, they were somewhere, they weren't at home yet.
They were at a
basketball game. Because they were also like doing that at the time. And so we were like, fuck it. Let's just stay out still. And like, not even kidding you guys, like sometimes I'm like, what the fuck, why would I do that? Because like we got into their car, we like, they drove us up to their houses, and like they're like the rich boys of like the pueblo, like the rich popular boys of the pueblo. And I was just like, I don't know, now I'm kind of like regret it, because I'm like, something really bad could happen to us, but it's Gucci, we're fine. But that's probably the craziest thing, because we stayed up to 1 in the morning, and then my like aunt and uncle got home, and we weren't there yet. So.
I was outside with my boyfriend waiting for them and my uncles to get home because nobody was opening the door, and my boyfriend didn't want to leave me alone there. So we were both just waiting for like everyone to get home. And my aunt and uncle rolled up, and they like were yelling at me like, where's your sister, where's your cousin, like what the fuck is going on? And I was like, I don't know. I got so scared because then like my aunt started like freaking out and calling them, right? And saying, where are you? And then like she didn't even get into the house. She started like going out and like looking for them.
Yeah, like when I got the call, we were at the plaza at the moment, and like it's only like 10-minute walk, like 8-minute walk from where like we stay at my grandpa's house. And at that moment I knew we fucked up. Cause we really, I don't know why, we really thought that we could stay out as long as we wanted. They knew we were gonna be with those guys though, but they thought we were gonna be home like at 9, which was not the case. But the reason why we decided to stay out more with them is because they showed up late. The guy showed up late. So we were like, he showed up like at 8, and we were like, what the hell, like an hour? And my cousin was the one that still wanted to hang out with him and stuff. So I was like, oh whatever, I'm gonna do it for her, because her parents are also really strict. So her like, so I was like, they never let her come out. So like, we have to do this for her. I have to do this for her. And so, yeah, it was just like, and then like, they were worried because they knew we were just a bunch of guys, and like that was the first time like I've ever met them or whatever. They were cool and everything, like they're nice and everything, but you know, you can't just trust somebody like that, especially if you're not from there. And it was just us, and it was late, and
especially if you're a girl from over here.
Yeah, and they were like drinking and stuff and smoking, and like when we went to the plaza, like all their friends were there, so it just wasn't us at that point. There was like hella other guys, and at that point I was like, we need to go home, because I was like, this doesn't look right for 2 girls to be sitting with a bunch of guys, you know. And they were drinking, and they were all finished drinking, so I told my cousin like, we're not gonna receive that, we're not. So we didn't, and then when my aunt called me, that's when freaking out started. At that point, we told the guys that we were hanging out with, you guys need to take us home because we're getting in trouble. So we started walking home, but we didn't take the usual way because we were scared we were gonna run into our aunt and uncle. So we took the other way, the longer way actually. And they were walking us home, and the streets were obviously really lonely. And while we were walking home, my aunt and my uncle were going to go pick us up, but they went the other way. So like they were going like this, and we were going like this, like on separate streets. And we got home, and we didn't get in trouble, but
They were mad.
they were mad. Cause like
I was scared for them once because I was like, when they rolled up, it was like they jumped out the car and they're like, where are they? What is that? And I was like, I like blacked out, and I was like, I don't know.
I mean, at least we didn't get in trouble. My aunt and uncle were. My uncle, how did he get that now? React? I don't remember.
You know his mad faces?
Oh yeah, and I was scared of my aunt.
Yeah.
I was scared of my aunt. I was like, oh my god. I was like, I mean, I can't get a beating because they're not my parents. I mean, like, I understand the concern, and I'm kind of like, damn, but you know, we're okay, we're still alive. Literally, barely. Just kidding. But yeah, it's not the craziest thing.
I mean, at least now you know you can trust them. Kinda.
Kinda. They were cool. They were cool guys. Okay, like it's not like I got like bad vibes. Obviously, if something would have told me like, oh shit, like you gotta go, then yeah. Then yeah, I would have left. But no, they were cool. No, it's so weird because because they're like the rich kids of like the pueblo, and I was like, oh, they're gonna be so stuck up, like da da da. Like I don't even know why my cousin wants to hang out with this dude, like you know. Cause like I hear a lot. Well, your boyfriend, huh?
My boyfriend said they're a bunch of drunks and like crackheads, potheads. So like, I don't know.
But like they were really nice. There's times in Mexico when we stay out that late, but with my aunt and uncle, which is a whole different thing.
Yeah.
And that's when like there's bailes, so it's like hella people out. That was like and I was like.
There you go.
And I was like, fuck it, like this is my last night here.
The other time we were out late, and it was because there was a baile. And then I almost got my ass beat by some random ass
That was
lady.
the funniest thing. Me and my cousin China, we're always with my cousin China. We were drunk as fuck.
With my aunt and uncle at a baile, and the baile just finished. And we had to cenar, so we went to this torta stand that's like right by there in the plaza. And her and my cousin were being like, you know, crazy because they were drunk. And my aunt told them to shut up because the drunk lady was like staring at them and thinking that they were making fun of her, which they weren't, but like it looked like it. And I told them to be quiet.
We were literally laughing at who knows what.
Yeah, and I told them to be quiet because like the lady kept staring. She looked mad, and then out of nowhere, I started saying something to my aunt about like the food, and out of nowhere she comes and like pulls my shirt like this, and like is like about to like swing like at my face, and my aunt like gets in the middle. She's like, "Whoa, like what you doing?" And then the drunk lady was saying that I was saying shit about her. And then my aunt was like, no, she wasn't, like, you're crazy. And she just walked away.
I remember when I saw that, I was so dead. I literally, me and my cousin were like, what the heck? And we started laughing because we were drunk, so you're like, what the heck? Like, we didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh my god. I literally looked at you like to punch my sister in the face.
I wasn't even the one, like, laughing and being crazy.
Yeah.
I was literally just standing there. And she came to me. She came at me.
But that lady's also like kind of like, I don't know, it's something. She was drunk too, I think. So
yeah, she was drunk. They say that she always goes around and like trying to pick a fight with someone. So
there's another story, Alejandro. I know we fought. There's another story, but I feel like I would save that one just in case one day I can share with Alejandro, because Alejandro can share his side and I can share my side. Because me and my cousin Alejandro, like whenever we go out to Mexico, like my other cousins go out too. And we got into a fight at a baile, and we caused the biggest scene on earth, literally. Like not millions of people, but like a ton of people were looking at us, and
it was one of those places where like people were like smushed together dancing. And then
we just caused like so much ruckus. It was tragic.
And like the only people who stayed at the dance was me and my boyfriend, and everybody just went their own way, hella mad.
Like my whole family, yeah.
The whole dramatic.
I like to go to Mexico because like I just like taking a break from everything and like being with my family over there. Cause like I'm close to my family over there, like my aunts. Cause over here I don't really have aunts, like blood aunts, I guess you could say. And I just really trust them more than my aunts here, and they actually like hear you out and like whatever. I don't like all my family out there, cause like if you're from the United States and you go to Mexico and you have family in Mexico, you know, most of the time a lot of them just like whenever you're about to go, they message you and they're like, oh, like hi, how are you? Because they want something, and it's like the most annoying thing, cause like people in Mexico really be thinking that just because you live over here, you're rich as heck, but you're not, like.
Yeah.
And it's just like a lot of things, like family drama, that's just like I don't really fuck with a lot of people in my family over there, but it's just like kind of a mess. But I just like to go to enjoy like the fiestas and stuff, which is like sucks because this year it might not happen because well, corona. My mom has a huge family, like kids. You already know the deal. Like it's huge. So I don't know, it's the only downside about it because it's like you go and like everybody is telling you their side of the story, so you don't know who to like believe or like whose side to be on, and it's just like, and ever since my grandma passed away, like she was literally the pillar that was holding the whole family, and like when she passed, like
everything just
like
broke.
Sisters, my mom told me like sisters and brothers don't even seem like they're family anymore. Like they're not close. They're always fighting. Like it's like they don't even talk to each other anymore, and it's so sad because it's like. You guys really think that she would want that? No, but here you are, being dumb and stupid. So like, I don't know. So my sister was like, like I don't know if I would ever like. Having a huge family is supposed to be nice, but they make it seem like stressful because like everybody just fights with each other. It's so annoying.
Yeah, like the cheese spreads like the coronavirus, bro. Literally. Like, people just can't mind their own business.
We have a lot of those stories too. You guys, men in Mexico are just creepy. I'm not gonna lie. Besides, like, maybe not going to Mexico this summer, we also bought tickets to see The Weeknd in August. And I'm pretty sure it's not gonna happen. They're like rescheduling everything because it's this coronavirus thing is just not gonna end. We had so many video ideas with our cousin who was supposed to come, but that didn't end up happening. So we're thinking about doing a mukbang next.
Wait, no. Alejandro for the question.
Yeah. He was like, you guys' last video was boring because it was like a Shein haul, so obviously he wouldn't be into that. But hopefully there was enough cheese in it for you in this video, and if there wasn't, well, too bad. So sad. Alright, that's it for our get ready with this. Hopefully there was enough tea spilled. I don't know if that's what you came here for. But yeah, we just did our everyday. Like, this is my everyday makeup.
Well, I would have colorful eyeshadow on, but there's no time for that. Unless this video would have been like 2 hours long.
Yeah. So